Houston, you suppose you could turn the Earth a little bit so we could get a little bit more than just water? Roger, 11. I don't think we got much control over that. Looks like you'll have to settle for the water.
It's worth noting that during both the first Apollo 11 telecast and also the Little Gem, Charlie Duke comments on the TV quality, comparing it to the telecasts from Apollo 10.
Hello, 11. Houston, the Goldstone TV said that when you get a sharp vertical line on a picture where the horizontal banding goes across, it does appear to bend it slightly. It's the same as Apollo 10, they said. Looks okay to them, over. Bye-bye. Okay, my comments were from Goldstone that they see no white spots as we saw in 10. Looks like the AGC is working real well. The F-22 looks good, over. Do you see any resemblance between the card and the guy holding the card?
Now that you mention it.
Bart Sibrel also picked up on this, and during the production of Astronauts Gone Wild, questioned John Young about it.
I'm Bart with ABC Digital. How you doing? I was given a classified tape from the Apollo program. It's 31 years old. It's an unedited reel, including outtakes from the mission. It's got about 20 takes of a single shot of the mission.
What mission?
Apollo 11.
Yes.
And the photography is being forged in the mission. They're faking a shot of being halfway to the moon. And they refer to you on the tape as a shot that was done during Apollo 10, where you put a transparency over the window and move the camera of the Earth and move the camera back away from the window, turn off the lights in the spacecraft, and appeared to be halfway to the moon when in fact they were in Earth orbit.
Huh, really?
Yeah, and they said it was the same way that you did it on Apollo 10.
I decided to do my own investigation on this, so I purchased the Apollo 10 DVD set from Spacecraft Films. Indeed, there were many telecasts showing a far-off Earth. The first one has been logged as being shot 5 hours and 6 minutes into the flight. As we watch this, first of all, the horizontal banding we saw in the Little Gem is most obvious. Second, the exterior of the lunar module Snoopy is clearly visible. So the image of Earth in this transmission could not possibly be a transparency clipped to the window. No astronauts are seen in this telecast. The video seems to run continuously, that is, up until it nears the end, when the camera suddenly cuts.
Negative, we got about, quite a ways to go before we fill up our screen, Tom. Looks like...
Note also that during this camera cut, Charlie Duke says, "We got quite a ways to go before we fill up our screens."
It's really beautiful.
Okay, Houston, I got a question. Does that picture fill up your whole screen now? I want to correlate it with our monitor.
Negative, we got about, quite a ways to go before we fill up our screen, Tom. Looks like about the size of a basketball or so to us. It's pretty hard. You're zooming in now.
A quick look at the Apollo 10 transcript logs this statement at 5 hours, 17 minutes and 57 seconds into the flight, and it clearly documents Duke's statement as a single sentence.
Negative, we got about, quite a ways to go before we fill up our screen, Tom. Looks like about the size of a basketball or so to us. It's pretty hard.
This means that the audio dialogue is running continuously, but the video feed they are receiving is edited.
We got about, quite a ways to go before we fill up our screen, Tom. Looks like about the size of it.
The second transmission from 10 is logged as being shot 7 hours and 11 minutes ground elapsed time.
Yes, indeed. If you could
During the 7-11 transmission, something gets in the way between the camera and the Earth. It's clearly the wrong shape to be the edge of the window. Shortly afterwards, the camera cuts. Moments before the camera cuts, Mission Control reports, "There you go, 10, that's good." After this cut, he reports, "Right, and we've got the North Pole on the right side of our screens down here."
There you go, 10. That's good. All right, and we've got the North Pole on the right of our screen down here, and the Atlantic Ocean. With
The NASA transcript logs the respective mission time occurrences for these two statements as 7:12:06 and 7:12:15, or 9 seconds apart, which is exactly the same time they occur on the Spacecraft Films DVD.
There you go, 10. That's good. All right, and we've got the North Pole on the right of our screen down here, and
It's another case of live audio with edited video footage. Later in the same telecast, Houston Control requests an interior shot.
Houston,
But suspiciously, the camera blacks out before we go inside the capsule, and vice versa when we go back out again.
Apollo 10, Houston. We've completed the uplink. You can go back to block.
Roger, we're blocked.
Roger. Okay, you're coming through on our black and white monitor now. Very well. We'll see the color in a minute.
I'll take it back over here out my left window and show the Earth again.
Roger, 10.